Hi, this is Mash Rundown. If you enjoy movie reviews and trailer reactions, well, you're in the right place. So want to subscribe and hit the like button down below.
Today we're going to be reviewing Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is a 2021 fantasy adventure film directed by Jaume Collet-Serra, starring Dwayne Johnson as Captain Frank Wolf, Emily Blunt as Dr. Lily Houghton, and Jack Whitehall as McGregor Houghton.
Jungle Cruise is an adventure film whose plot is quite basic. Dr. Lily Houghton and McGregor Houghton hire a skipper, Frank Wolf, to brave the dangers of the Amazon in search for an ancient tree that holds the power to heal.
So looking at the good, the movie is tons of fun, there's special effects everywhere, jokes, action, fight scenes, everything. It's a good action film, a good adventure film. It's good fun.
And the directing was quite good. I liked certain parts where they would be looking at the map and then suddenly be transported into the place.
Yes.
So I enjoyed that. And the music was also pretty good.
It was quite the map thing you were talking about is quite a good way to show the passage of time. Because a lot of the cruise was just cruising and be boring just to see cruising.
Yep.
So sped up the action quite a bit.
It was creative.
Yes.
And it made a lot of sense to the plot line also, why the map is so important. So I liked that.
Yes. Everybody in the movie was really great. Emily Blunt and The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, their chemistry worked very well throughout the movie. They played off each other and the jokes flying back and forward was really good. Jack Whitehall also slotted into there very well as the not so adventure-y brother. And it works so well. Just that you've got these two intense adventurers and then him kind of getting pulled along, and it worked to create that funny dynamic. I enjoyed it.
Thinking about the funny dynamic, it's very reminiscent of a lot of old adventure movies, especially The Mummy. The dynamic between the three is basically the Mummy dynamic. They basically just took it straight out.
Yes.
It was just so similar. I felt like it was maybe too similar. And then you get Anaconda with them being on the sea and the river lakes and stuff, going to look for the tree that can heal things, which is basically Anaconda's plotline. And then we obviously have Pirates of the Caribbean with the graphics and the animation of the skeletons from Pirates of the Caribbean. You could see it was the same people. Except I'm pretty sure they were better than in Pirates.
Oh yeah, the animation was...
But it has been quite a few years.
We expect it to be.
Yeah. So I thought it was like a mishmash of that.
And in doing a mishmash of old movies, of old things, it's very easy to do it wrong. It's very easy to make it feel like a ripoff. For me, it didn't feel like a ripoff. I feel like they did a really good job with it. And in doing a good job, they made a good movie.
For me, I think this is where it goes into the bad. I feel like it was maybe too reminiscent of those movies. And it was a little bit too much of a ripoff. I would have been happy if they'd done something new and exciting. Like the first time you sat and watched The Mummy, it was super exciting because you didn't expect it. When you watch Pirates of the Caribbean, the first 5 minutes of that movie have you in. Because it was so different and new and interesting. And although this movie was good and it was fun, and it's exactly what I expected of The Rock and this type of movie, it was still not The Mummy good or even Anaconda good. Because it had recycled all those old themes and character dynamics.
I think if you took The Rock and you put him in Pirates of the Caribbean, as in Johnny Depp's place, you would have this movie.
No, I don't know.
He brings a certain energy to a movie and it's always going to be the same, more or less. He's not very... It's always The Rock in these movies.
No, I felt like he extended himself in the movie. He was a bit different from his normal roles. I actually feel like he did a really good job in this movie.
I felt like it was The Rock on a Disney ride.
I felt like it was lazy writing because they didn't know what to write and they just wanted to pump out a movie real quick to make money. So they stole the plot lines of 3 very good adventure classic movies and just kind of did a mishmash.
Not saying he didn't do an amazing job. I'm just saying he was The Rock. He always does an amazing job, but he was The Rock.
No, I think he did a good enough job being the character this time. I often would agree that most of his movies, it feels like The Rock. I think this time he's departed almost the most in his movies for me. I'm not saying that, it's not that it was a bad movie. It was really fun, and when you watch a movie with The Rock in it, you know you're going to have fun.
Yes.
I just wanted more.
And I suppose that takes us to overall, because overall you wanted more. It met my expectations, and I've been wanting an adventure action movie that just meets my expectations, because I can't remember the last really good or even just good adventure movie.
It's been a while.
So it was good, and I'm happy to have a good adventure movie.
I mean, it met my expectations. This is exactly what I thought we were going to get from the trailer. So it didn't disappoint in that. It's just, I was hoping for more, because the 3 movies I feel like it was kind of ripped off from were so much more.
Yeah.
For that reason, I'll give it a 7.
I'm going to give it an 8.
So these are the 7.5 out of 10, which is actually really good.
And if I knew you were giving it a 7, I might have given it like a 10, so it could have bumped it up a bit, but yeah.
It's cheating.
It would be cheating.
And just in terms of who's going to enjoy it, I think if you enjoy the movies with The Rock and the Disney movies and the animations that we saw in Pirates of the Caribbean, you probably will enjoy this.
So let us know in the comments down below. What's your favorite adventure movie?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.
Later.